back to my channel, Leanna's Life in Disney. I'm in my room right now. I just got home from work a little bit ago, and today I'm finally going to be talking a little bit about my role and my location. So I decided to wait until now because I just earned my ears today. So I went through all of my training and I was finally able to rip this piece of fabric off of my name tag. So that's my earning my ears tag. There you go. So that just means that I finally earned my ears and I'm done with my training now. I think you all know this before. I was accepted to the Disney College program in the role of attractions. So that was pretty exciting. I've said that a few times before. So finally for my location and where I'm actually working. So I am working at Magic Kingdom as a park greeter. So a lot of you are probably a little bit confused saying, wait, that's not an attraction. So under the Disney College program, a few different things fall under attractions, and that does include actual attractions, shows, parking, and park greeters. So I'm a park greeter in Magic Kingdom. So far, I really do love it. So when I first found out that I was going to be a park greeter at Magic Kingdom, I was actually really excited for it. I know some people would probably be a little disappointed that it wasn't an actual attraction, since that's kind of what you go into the program thinking that you might get, but I was really excited. I thought it would be kind of a great way for me to be at the front of the park and kind of get to see all of our guests that come through our touch points every day. So that is really nice that I'm kind of the first face that they see every time they come into Magic Kingdom. It's actually kind of funny. Now that I look back on it, what I said in my interview makes perfect sense why I was placed here. And I know a lot of people say that your interview and your interviewer have no say in where you are placed once it comes time for your program, but I don't know if I really believe that, because everything that I said in my interview really correlates to me being a Magic Kingdom park greeter. When my interviewer asked me where my favorite place in Walt Disney World was, I told her that I could spend hours upon hours sitting on Main Street and be completely happy there. And that's where my location is. So that was a little bit of a coincidence. I don't know if it actually means anything, but I'd like to think that it does. So when I was back at school, I also was a tour guide for my college. So it kind of really does correlate with what we're doing. We're greeting our guests and the people who come visit our campus every single day. We're making them feel comfortable. We're answering pretty much questions, all of the general questions, all of specific questions. So it really kind of, I think, really park greeting and tour guiding kind of go hand in hand. So again, kind of makes sense to me why I was placed there. So now I'll talk a little bit about my training and what I kind of had to go through. So I had, of course, traditions first. That's the orientation that everybody goes through. And then I had my welcome to operations, which if you're on the college program, you're in an operations role, so you'll also have that class. And then I had another class that kind of was an introduction to Magic Kingdom, and we basically got to walk around the park all day. And they pointed out some sites along the way, some things that we should know in order to tell the guests and inform them of where things are throughout the park. Then I had another similar day like that where it was kind of a little more in-depth, and I also got to learn more about Main Street, since that's really where we're located and what most guests are asking questions about to us when they are coming through the touch points. And I also got a tour of the Ticket and Transportation Center, since they do ask a lot about that, as well as all of the boat launches right in front of Magic Kingdom and the bus loop right outside of Magic Kingdom, since we get a lot of transportation questions from guests as they're entering and exiting the park. And then finally I had 3 days of on-the-job training. So the first day was kind of just an overview. The second day was the opening day, so I got to check all of the opening procedures and got to learn about that. And then the third day was I learned how to close and things like that, and a little bit more practice on the touch points. And then today I finally had my assessment, and then right after my assessment I actually had my first shift as a park greeter. So it was a pretty quick process. Even though my traditions was delayed, I've actually trained and earned my ears before some of my other roommates have, who have some more intense roles and have a little bit more training to do. So a lot of people probably think that park greeters only work the touch points and pretty much don't do anything else. Of course, that is our main goal, is getting our guests into the park and making sure that they're having a great start to their day, but we do a lot more than that. We also work the Halloween and the Christmas parties, which I'm so excited for. I am so excited that I get to work those and really get to be, again, the first face that our guests see when they come to those exciting parties. So we hand out wristbands for those events. We get to wear the costume, so I'm super excited about that. So that'll be a lot of fun once Halloween and Christmas rolls around as well. And we also work the exits throughout the day. So we'll staff our exits with some of our cast members, and then we'll say goodbye to our guests, thank them for coming, answer any questions that they may have about trying to go to another park or trying to get to a dining reservation. The other day, I got to hand out lots of stickers to our younger guests, which was a lot of fun because they always get really excited about it. And then some of our older guests get excited about the stickers too, which is a lot of fun. So far, my favorite thing about being a park greeter is the closeness that we have with guest relations. So guest relations and park greeting actually fall under one umbrella called park entry. So we all have the same managers and people who oversee us, and I would love to work with guest relations someday, so being able to have that closeness right off the bat at the start of my college program is something really nice and something that I'm really able to take advantage of. And then finally, one last thing I want to talk about is PAC, which is Parade Audience Control. So for our guests, those are the people basically lining the streets leading up to parade times or fireworks times or any kind of time when there'll be a lot of our guests on Main Street. So those are our cast members who will make sure that all of our guests are safe and really make sure that they're having a great experience and everybody is getting from one place to another safely and efficiently. So most of our full-time and college program cast members who work front entrance as park greeters are PAC trained. So far it's not on my schedule, so I don't know if I will be PAC trained. Some people have told me that I definitely will be. Some told me that I may not be, so we'll see in the future, but I really do want to be able to do PAC. I think it'd be a really fun way to get some more guest interaction. But the Halloween parties do start pretty early this year. August 25th is our first Halloween party, so we're kind of gearing up for that a little bit already. And since that really is our big thing of the year, as well as the Christmas party, they might need some more people doing that and not take them away to do PAC. I don't know if I ever showed you my name tag, but here it is. Ooh, you can't see that. There it is. Yeah, so it's been really nice. I mean, I've only literally been an actual park greeter for like 2 hours, and that's the only shift that I have. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I have a lot of great coworkers. I haven't really met a lot of the CPs yet, but I'll be meeting a lot of them, I think, next week because I have closing shifts every single night next week, and I think a lot of the other CPs do, so I'm looking forward to that. If you have any questions about park greeting or my role or my location, please leave them down below. I'd love to answer them because I know even for myself, when I found out where I was working, there weren't really too many role videos or posts anywhere about park greeting, so I was kind of going into it a little bit blindly, so I'd love to be able to help out some people who also got park greeting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.